and welcome to Certain Inspirations with Dale. Hopefully I can inspire you, and before it's over, we can inspire each other. I was looking at a quote today that talked about the power of small thoughts. The power of small thoughts. So sometimes you have these thoughts and you let them just grow and grow in your head. It could be something simple. And then next thing you know, you make it bigger than what it is. And as you make it bigger than what it is, it continues to just spiral. And then because you're overthinking. You ever been overthinking about something? And then when you get to the reality of it, you find out that it's not as big as you thought it was. You just made it a big deal. So yes, that's what happens sometimes when you just overthink. So I know I do it sometimes. Sometimes I'll be thinking about something. That's because I'm a thinker. I like to analyze things and just think about them. And so I was thinking about that quote, and I said, I can remember a lot of times where I was just thinking, especially when I'm going on a job interview or something, and I'm trying to think about how it's going to turn out. And then sometimes it's so laid back and so cool, and then you be like, man, I was worried about that for nothing. Sometimes when you're just trying to plan out a trip or plan out a vacation, and you overthink and overplan, and then you find out that if you just go with the flow and just let all of your plans just fall in line just like you have them without overthinking, then that can be a good asset to you. Because I know that just overthinking sometimes can just have you up all night, tossing and turning. Hello, thank you for joining. Sometimes you can be up all night, tossing and turning just because you're thinking about something too hard, worrying about it. And then it becomes a worry. When you're overthinking something that you say, man, if I had just let that go and just let it just happen, let the process just work itself out, then I wouldn't even have to be going through all these worries. So you don't have to be a worrywart. Say hello, thank you for joining. You don't have to be a worrywart. Just let things take its course. You prepare and plan, and then you don't have to think about all the other things. So if you plan ahead, stay organized, continue to just pray first, let it roll, let it happen. So you don't always have to just say, well, man, I'm wondering. You can't control what happens in the future as far as step by step, but you can control how you prepare for it. So you just have to be prepared. And is it always going to go the way you prepare? No. Because I remember I was doing a presentation this summer, and I prepared different videos and everything. But because I was also watching the audience and their body gestures and body language, I could tell when it was time where they were highly engaged, and when, I said, okay, now it's the time to stop, because I want to be able to keep them engaged and keep them interactive. So sometimes you have to know how to just make that shift. Sometimes you just have to shift what you're working on, because you can't control what happens. Those small thoughts that you have, don't let them grow to the point where you're losing sleep at night. Things are going to happen. They happen to all of us. But what you can do is remember that if you plan, that's all you can do. So do the best you can do, and that's all you can do. So, hello, Dr. Ford. Thank you for joining. So once you plan what you're working on and plan what you can do, then that's all you need to do. And Dr. Ford, I already know that you are a great planner, because everything that you did was documentation. And so having those documentations like Dr. Ford can help you out a lot. So just make sure that you have everything organized, everything lined up, and it's going to be all right. Hey, Marie, Ann, thank you for joining. And then, Ann, you can put in the chat, in the comments, when you're going to be open again with Business and Farm Market. So again, this is Certain Inspirations with Dale, and hopefully I have inspired you, because you have certainly inspired me too. And don't forget to love yourself for the wonderful person you are. And you probably already know the next part. Did you look in the mirror today? Yes. So good. I'm glad you did. So when you say it, when I look in the mirror, what did I see? I see God's image looking back at me, because I don't like me, because there you go. Love me, can't you see? So again, this is Certain Inspirations with Deb. And forget, don't let those small thoughts overtake your opportunity to just get some rest, because it's going to work out for you. Whatever you're planning, It is already done.